When Donald Trump took office in January, he promised one thing, loud and clear, to get to the bottom of the Jeffrey Epstein conspiracies. But nearly a decade later, that promise looks more like a political storm than a clear investigation. And here's the problem. Trump's long-time friendship with Epstein just won't go away. And every time questions resurfaces, Trump seems more eager to bury the controversy than expose it. And now another explosive twist in Jeffrey Epstein's saga. US lawmakers have released a birthday note prepared for Epstein's 50th birthday in 2003, a scrapbook of notes and letters from powerful friends across politics, business, and royalty. The book was compiled by Epstein's close associate Maxwell, later convicted of trafficking girls for him. It includes notes allegedly signed by world leaders, celebrities, and politicians. One note has set Washington on fire. A message claimed to be from then businessman Donald Trump, featuring a drawing and ending with the line, "Happy birthday and may every day be another wonderful secret." The White House has denied the note is authentic, saying Trump did not draw this picture and he did not sign it. The president has sued the Wall Street Journal for reporting on the note earlier this year, calling it a fake thing. The scrapbook also reportedly contains notes from former US President Bill Clinton, British politician Lord Peter, and even references to Prince Andrew. Clinton's spokesperson admitted he knew Epstein but denied any knowledge of his crimes. Prince Andrew is briefly mentioned through a woman's account claiming she met Clinton, Trump, and Andrew through Epstein and even sat on the Queen's throne at Buckingham Palace. Epstein's long list of connections has fueled global suspicion for years. He died in prison in 2019 while awaiting trial on sex trafficking charges, officially ruled as suicide, though conspiracy theories remain widespread. The House Oversight Committee, now controlled by Republicans, had subpoenaed Epstein's estate for documents including the book, Epstein's will, and decades of entries in his personal address book. Democrats on the panel released the Trump note publicly, accusing him of lying about his existence. Ranking Democrat Robert Gracia said, "Now we know Donald Trump was lying and is doing everything he can to cover up the truth." Committee Chairman James Comer, however, accused Democrats of politicizing cherry-picked documents. The release comes as Trump faces growing pressure from both Democrats and some Republicans to fully disclose what his administration uncovered about Epstein. But Trump has repeatedly sought to bury the controversy, distancing himself from his former friend. Democrats and even a few Republicans are doubling down. They are demanding that all legal files related to Epstein be made public. The Republican-led Oversight Committee has already subpoenaed Justice Department documents and even testimony from heavyweights like former President Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton. Meanwhile, Trump's Justice Department even interviewed Maxwell, Epstein's close associate, now serving a 20-year sentence for recruiting underage girls. The interview was conducted by none other than the Deputy Attorney General, Todd, who also happened to be Trump's personal lawyer. Is it a coincidence or conflict of interest? That's the question swirling in Washington. When the Justice Department released the transcript, Maxwell said Trump was friendly with Epstein, but in her words, never inappropriate with anybody. Soon after that interview, Maxwell was quietly moved from a Florida prison to a lower security facility in Texas. The Epstein saga, from the shadowy parties to high-level connections, continues to haunt American politics. And with new documents now out in the open, the fight over truth, cover-ups, and accountability is only intensifying. So where does that leave us? A president who promised transparency and investigation clouded by politics, and a scandal that refuses to die. The Epstein files might still hold answers, but will we ever see the full truth?